Greetings Earthlings, how's it going? This is Tyler from iOS Planet, and today's video is going to be the top accessories. Now these are going to be, the best accessory setup. I don't have the best setup, because, you need coins for that, and, I don't really feel like going and grinding survival at the moment, but I'm going to be telling you guys pretty much what are the best combinations, what are the best to have for certain things. So, I mean, if you play Pixel Gun at all, you know what all of these do. This cape increases your melee by 10%. This one, movement speed by 5%, and special and premium weapons by 10%. This increases all weapons by weapon damage by 10%. This one regenerates and makes you jump 5% higher, and this one is a jumping cape, 15% higher. And then the custom ones don't do anything, which I think the custom ones, I think you should be able to choose one. You should be able to buy once you buy the cape, you get to design it, and then you get to buy what it does. You have a certain percent, say you have 50%, or say you have 25%, and you can put 25% on jumping, damage, and movement speed or something like that, and you can move. I don't know. Okay, so that's beside the point. I'm rambling. So anyway, I'm gonna go with the bloody cape first. This is a melee cape. If you're gonna use this one and increase your melee weapon damage by 10%, you go with the bloody demon cape. And your hats, it depends on what you want. If you want to go all melee, you can use the maniac mask, so your melee damage is up by 20%, which is great. I use the crown because it increases your movement speed by 5% and all your weapons by 5%. So you can either use the maniac mask or the this one, the samurai helmet, which increases your speed by 5%, and your melee weapon damage by 5%, and your jump higher by 5%. So you can go all ninja on this, get your speed up, everything. And so for the bloody cape would be these two masks right there. And for the boots, this is all your personal opinion, what you want. You can either go with your movement speed again. You can go with your jump, jump 20% higher. You can move on over to the ninja with the double jump. The scientific boots I wouldn't ever buy for 50 coins because they're really not used for anything. And the shell boots, you can use these. I wouldn't recommend it. So if you're gonna go with melee, I would go with these three right here. Your movement and your jump is what you need for melee. Now let's go to the second cape, which is the Royal Knight cape. Now this cape increases your movement speed by 5% and your special and premium weapon damage by 10%. So what you're going to be focusing using this cape, you want to focus more on your movement speed and your damage, because this one's going to be, a damage cape right here. So you're going to want to use either the King's Crown, or the headphones. Now I would use the King's Crown if you have the coins. That's what I use. But the headphones also increase your primary weapons by 5%. You can again go with the Great Samurai helmet. It is a great helmet, but it covers up your face. The thing about this one, it covers up your face. You don't see your skin. But use whatever you want. But I would go with either the crown or the headphones if you're going to be using the Royal Knight cape. And moving on to the boots, again, you're going to want to go with your speeds. These three boots are the top 3 boots. Now, if you're going to be using, big old explosives and stuff like that, you're going to want heavier boots or whatever. But for now, you want to work on your speed and your power, which I would go with these 3. So, if you're going to be using this one, the Skeleton Lord Cape, which is the one I'm currently using, it increases all your weapon damage by 10%. So all weapon damage is already up 10%, which makes it powerful, makes them powerful. So you're going to be wanting to focus on power if you're going to be using this cape. Again, I use the crown because it increases all my weapon damage by 5%. So you do the math, all weapon damage so far is up by 15%. Plus, it decreases the explosion of self-damage by 25%. I don't use explosives to begin with, so that whole part of that is out of the picture. But my movement speed is up 5%, and my weapon damage is up 5%, so it's 15%. So I find that very useful, and then I use the double jump boots with that because you can't go wrong with double jump. It helps you in every way. So yeah. Now, if you're going to be using the Archmage, or the Archimage, whatever it's called, Archmage, I don't care, cape. This one's Regeneration. This goes with anything. This is just Regeneration. Your simple getting your hearts back. So you can use any boots and any helmet with this. This is just going to help you if you get in a bind and you need to get more hearts. This is going to help you. So you don't have to, you can just go hide and regenerate your hearts instead of, paying coins to regenerate your hearts or just dying. Now, for the Elite Crafter Cape, this makes you jump 15% higher. This one is going to be your parkour cape. This was going to be if you're going to be jumping all over the place, jumping really high. And with this cape, you want to focus on your jumping, because this one is your parkour cape, so you want to jump high. So you're going to go with all the jump percent accessories. So you're going to use the Elite Crafter Cape. Which one makes you jump higher? That one's 5% higher. That's movement speed. Yeah, so you're going to use the Crafter Cape, you're going to use the Samurai Helmet, and you're going to use whichever one of these you want. This one increases your movement speed, so I wouldn't use this one. I would either go with the Winged Boots or the Ninja Tabby. Now, the Ninja Tabby is better for parkour because you can definitely get that double jump in, and it makes you jump higher no matter what, and it's better. For me, I love it, but you can go with the Winged Boots, which makes you jump 20% higher. So if you use the Winged Boots and all of these, let's see, that's 15. This is 5, and then this is 20. So you'd be jumping 30% higher, or you can be jumping. I think it's. I've already forgotten. That's 5. That's 15. 20, and that's 20. Oh, that's 40% higher. My bad. 40% higher, or 20% higher with double jump, which is still 40%. I don't know. Just do the math, try them out, do whatever you want. But these are all of the best accessory setups for each. I based it off the capes. I went from the capes and went on. So I hope this helped you guys. My best setup for me is I go with the damage and movement speed. So I go with the Skeleton Lord, which increases my damage by 10%, the helmet, which increases my speed by 5%, and my weapon damage by 5%. So my damage is up. Damage is up 15% on all my guns. So I find it really good, and then I use the double jump, which helps me out. So I hope this helped you guys out with figuring out what accessories you guys might want to buy. That's my honest opinion. I believe it'll help you out the most, and yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, drop a like, subscribe for more iOS gaming videos. All my social networks will be in the description, so definitely go give me a follow on those. My second channel is also in the description, Womps FFA, for your console games and your Call of Duty and such like that. And in the comments down below, tell me what your favorite accessory setup is. Your cape, your helmet, and your boots. Tell me what your favorite one is. So, again, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, again, definitely drop a like, because I love those thumbs up. This is Tyler from iOS Planet. I'll see you guys later. Peace.